Hello, this is Pastor Wygand at Faith Lutheran Church. Welcome. We are beginning in-person worship again this week and just wanted to walk you through what to expect. The very first thing is when you enter the parking lot here at Faith, there will be outside ushers to help and guide you towards one of our places of worship, either here in the sanctuary or the entrance to the commons area or the sunrise room. Let's walk into the sanctuary. If you're seated in the sanctuary, we'll ask that you come in and immediately go and be seated. Again, there will be some ushers inside to help you do that. We ask that you would refrain from going over to the mail slots. We're not putting anything in them right now anyway, and we just don't want that cross traffic. If you want to check those, please come in during office hours during the week. Let's go take a look inside. We've roped off the pews to allow for proper distancing between our people. We're limiting attendance in the sanctuary to 20% of our capacity. So when you come in here with the assistance of the ushers, we ask that you would be seated by extended family. Extended family members can sit next to each other, but then we would ask that you would allow 6 feet between you and the people next to you in the pew. We ask that out of respect for everybody too, when you come in, if you're some of the first people, that you be seated in the center so that we can allow proper distancing and still fit the appropriate amount of people in the sanctuary. We'll go now to our other two places of worship just to take a look at how they're set up. If you're worshiping in the commons area, you'll come in these doors and enter here. You'll see here there's a table set. There'll be hand sanitizer here. There also is an offering basket. Those will be placed in the sanctuary as well as in the sunrise room, so you'll bring your offerings and place them there before you're seated in whatever worship space you are in. You'll see here how the commons is set up for worship. Again, groupings of chairs. The ushers will help you get seated by extended family units. If you're worshiping in one of these auxiliary areas, the service from the sanctuary will be live streamed, sound and video on those screens. There will be a worship leader in here too, just to help and lead as a congregation. We'll also have large print paper worship services available. You would take those and just take those home with you. And there will be some Faith Alives for those who are not able to receive them by email. Let's go now to the sunrise room. If you're worshiping in the sunrise room, you'll come through these doors. And these fire doors will be closed so that this is also a contained worship space. Go around the corner, and again, there will be a table here with hand sanitizer. You see the offering basket and a trash can. We'll have those large print and Faith Alives for those who can't receive them by email available as well. So here's how we'll set up the sunrise room for worship. Again, it will be streamed on the screen here and through the PA system, and there will be a worship leader to help you through the service. Be 50 each capacity in the sunrise room and in the commons, and then again 20% of our capacity in the sanctuary. Let's go back to the sanctuary for a few last things. When worship is over, you'll be dismissed from the back or the other areas, the closest places to the door, to avoid cross paths. Again, so a little different than we're used to. You'll dismiss from the back. Just a few of the things that we're doing to try to mitigate the risk. You saw how things are marked off for social distancing. Bathrooms, they'll be available. We just ask that you use them only as needed. There'll be hand sanitizer at a station, offerings taken at the back. The pews and the other areas will be sanitized in the touch surfaces between our services. We've taken the hymnals and so forth out of the pew racks. You're welcome to bring your own. Just please take it with you. You're done. All of these things that we're doing, though, they don't eliminate the risk. And by the way, one more thing, masks. We do encourage that you wear them. We're not mandating it. But what we really, really do ask is that you not look down or speak badly of those who do here in church or on social media or anything like that with singing and talking. It seems that it can mitigate some of the risks. And so we're encouraging it, but not mandating it. Again, with all of these things in place, we can mitigate some of the risk. We cannot eliminate it. If you are ill, if you are just worried, if you're just wanting to wait it out a little bit longer, by all means, continue to join us for our online worship. We're going to continue to have that available to you online. We'll stream the 9:45 service. Finally, in all of this, we ask your prayers. We know that maybe some will look and say, I wish you were doing more to mitigate the risks. Some say, I wish you were doing less. Please be patient with us. Please keep us in your prayers, that whether you are here worshiping together this week or you're continuing to worship in your home, God would bless what we do and God would keep our people safe.